Girl After this is breaking news with Lexi. Enjoy.
Americans have been at war with British since 1812, but the action so far had consisted of multiple indeterminate skirmishes. Along the Great Lake region, the British turned its full attention to its former colony, sending its battle-hardened troops to squash up the start of America.
Action breaking news.
Lewis and Clark had led one of the most exploring expeditions ever. On May 14, 1804, the expedition had begun. They took canoes along the Missouri River, and that's where they had met Sacagawea, who served as an interpreter. The U.S. had paid Lewis and Clark to go to the Missouri River to search for the Northwest Passage. Since Jefferson wanted them to write to him what they had seen, they had to send their letters in bottles so the ink wouldn't wear away. On November 7th, they had reached the Pacific Ocean, but they were at the Columbia River instead. Clark had went south to the Missouri River, and Lewis had went north of the Rocky Mountains. They both had met back up in August. Lewis and Clark expedition took about 7,690 miles, which would be 28 months. They had brought back 2 cubs for Thomas Jefferson. Even though they had not found a passageway from the Mississippi River to the Pacific Ocean, the expedition brought knowledge about the passage, purchased lands in the West.
National news.
In 1803, Thomas Jefferson wanted land west of the Mississippi. He wanted New Orleans the most so that Americans could use its ports. To negotiate for New Orleans, which was currently under the control of France, Thomas Jefferson sent James Monroe and Robert Livingston to Paris. During the negotiations, France offered not only New Orleans, but all of Louisiana for the price of $15 million. Knowing that Jefferson wanted western lands, they accepted the offer. Jefferson became worried. He did not know if the president had the right to make this big purchase. After the purchase, the Mississippi became a major trade route in the U.S.
I'm Kylie Jehovah, and I've been giving advice for people for years now, but I decided to bring it on air. So I'm going to bring my first guest, Miss Crystal Lear, out to tell us about her household issues.
My name is Crystal Chandelier, and I really need your help, Kylie. Me and my husband get in arguments almost every day about his feet. Whew, Lord have mercy. But anyway, we need your help. We tried deodorant, foot powder, even foot pads. Now you know that's a shame if you have to use foot powder. I mean, not foot powder, but deodorant for somebody's feet. I mean, really, come on now. But anyway, Kylie, we really need your help. Really, really help us.
Thank you, Miss Crystal Chandelier, for telling us about your issues. Now, I think you should get something from the doctor that they can prescribe for your husband for his feet, or either see a foot doctor. If they can't do anything about that, then I decide for you to just cut his feet out. Thank you.